Hello, BASD community. I want to provide a quick COVID update. It's been a couple of weeks. First, our cases remain steady. That is to say, we average about 18 to 20 cases a week. That's, across our 15,000 students and employees in our 22 schools. And that's about 2 to 3 cases reported to us a day. So we're pretty steady at that, which is good news. My main point in this message is to remind and ask and plead with parents to please make sure you report through our parent reporting online tool when your child is positive. Even if they're not that sick, even if they can return to school relatively quickly after the shortened isolation period, we need to know. The only way we know what the case counts are is if you tell us. And the main reason we want to know, two main reasons. One, so that we can see if several kids in the same class, either at an elementary level or at the secondary level, maybe several kids in the same social studies class or science class are positive, then we know we should be focusing in on that class and those students. We don't know if you don't tell us. So we really need you to continue to report if your child is positive for COVID through our parent reporting tool. And the other important reason to let us know is that if your child has had COVID in the recent past and then are identified as a close contact, especially if they're unvaccinated, they don't have to quarantine if they're a close contact if they've had COVID within the last couple of months. So there could be a possibility where an unvaccinated student could be positive for COVID, miss some days of school, be back, and then a few weeks later be a close contact and have to miss additional days of school because they are an unvaccinated close contact. But if we know they were positive, then they don't have to. And that's come up a couple times. Please continue to let us know. Otherwise, we're working blind. We don't know how many cases we have. People have been great. This is just a request from our school nurses that I remind all of our parents to continue to report the cases so we can continue to be on top of everything. It's a perfect example of how this pandemic continues to be a community health crisis or maybe health challenge at this point. When we know we work together, we can stay on top of what's going on in the schools. Thank you very much. Take care. Have a great Easter holiday.